Hello and welcome to the Constant Troubles. Thank you for joining us this evening for a evening of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Nan. I use the pronouns he, him, and I'll be your dungeon master tonight. So let's meet our players and a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Evie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Fluffles, who also uses she, her pronouns. Fluffles is a very adorable wagdoll tabaxi wogue of the soul knife variety. And they are here with her human upholding Gary, who is a common item, to be completely unchaotic and orderly within this party, which I'm sure will go to plan.
Hello, my name is Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does Elijah. Elijah is a half-orc sorcerer, or a divine sorcerer even, blessed by the gods. Yeah, that's it. Half-orc divine sorcerer. There's nothing else going on here. You can trust me. I'm your friend.
Hi, I'm Scarlett. I'm playing Senna, both of which are she, they pronouns. I am a dragon-blooded sorcerer with my brother Elijah, which is also a half-orc. Why would you question such things?
Hello there, my name's Josh. I go by he, him pronouns, and I shall be playing Devrim Stormbeard, who also uses he, him pronouns. Devrim is a dwarven fighter of the runic variety who has travelled over to a place that's not in Faerun, because spoilers, and has been working for somebody called The Constant, and is now meeting up with the others to hopefully guide them somewhere, hopefully, fingers crossed, and not do anything stupid.
Check out our sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for carefully crafted click-clack maths rocks for use in your favourite TTRPGs. Phoenix Dice work with recycled goods, meaning their products and packaging are all made with sustainable materials. You can go to phoenixdice.com to check their entire selection. And if you put !dice into chat, you can enter a raffle for a chance to win some dice of your very own.
We are delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. You can select your heroes and formation and then battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, mobile, and Nintendo Switch. And if you put !code into chat, you'll get yourself a free Electrum chest.
Check out our amazing supporters at Elderwood Academy, who make beautifully crafted gaming-themed accessories, including spellbook deck boxes disguised as ancient arcane tomes, hex chest dice boxes, and scroll and codex dice towers and rolling tray pairings. You can make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
Big love to our D20 Club on Patreon. They're great. You're wonderful. We love you so much. And they help us keep the kobolds in line, which is very important. They get up to all sorts of cheeky jam-related activities. Anyway, the D20 Club, they've created a fan Discord where you can come and chat about all things Roll Together. And they've created a wiki page to help you keep track of all of our stories, which you can find at rolltogether.fandom.com. You can join and be as cool as they are from as little as one of your local currencies per month by following the link in chat or in the description below.
We are happy to be using Hero Forge and their fully customizable tabletop minis, which you can see on our overlay. Go check them out at heroforge.com.
We're using D&D Beyond during our games. You can check out our character sheets with ! characters in the Twitch chat below.
You can find us on social media by searching Roll Together RPG or by following the links in chat or in the description below. And if you can't join us live and also want to see any of our previous episodes, you can catch up straight after on YouTube or your favourite podcast provider by searching Roll Together RPG.
Finally, we run queer-friendly tables and encourage and support trans and GNC players and characters in our games. Our players and DM may portray characters that are of a different gender to their own. We aim to avoid misgendering, but acknowledge that it does happen. We welcome corrections, and we have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns. Check out !safety in chat for content warnings and some of the safety tools that we use through the TTRPG Safety Toolkit.
last session, we went to Zakhara and the city of Hale, the city of intrigue, with our wonderful characters. We had a little bit of a mingle, met some weird merchants, had some weird interactions with old yayas and babushkas, and many kisses were shared.
So blessed.
We then went and eventually met the Constant. After meeting quite a few NPCs, Constant is our new boss, I guess, that's giving us, like taking over from the Count in terms of telling us what to do at the moment. Constant sent us on a mission to go forth and rescue some mines further in the north of this area. And that is pretty much where we have left our characters. So, you guys have literally just left the office of the Constant.
The coffee
Office covered in coffee.
The office of the Constant.
But don't you mean the coppice of the Ofston?
Yes, that's exactly what
Yes, that's
Yes.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
a boo card this early. Unprecedented.
The record.
And Sean's not here as well.
Yeah. Anyway, we've left an office after hanging out with the Constant and meeting a very nice princess. Well, never met her, but she's got armor. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have been told to head down to the docks and meet your new contact, who's gonna help you out and be your so-called fifth party member.
We just hear this like screech of an owl. We're like, oh no, but the pigeons are cooing loudly. We're like, ooh, 'tis a real omen. We came up from the docks, right? We're just going back the way we came. Yeah,
Straight back the way you came. Yeah. So you guys heading straight there?
Yeah.
Might as well.
We haven't got
Nice.
anywhere else to be, really.
Good stuff. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. Especially with you guys.
I've also got a feeling the way that this town's working, that someone would just walk up to us and be like, hey, you lost? Do you need us to help you take you to the docks on your very important mission? We're like, okay. We're sorry. We just wanted to get more spicy food. That's all.
That might happen. You'll never know until you get distracted.
Give us a couple of minutes.
One question,
Yes.
which is, are the pigeons still watching?
Make a perception check.
Sure. Oh, that was not good. So that is 5.
You look into the sky, and the smoggy air is kind of clouding your vision. Can't really notice the fluttering of anything in particular. And also, you're on Gary's shoulders, and the backpack's probably getting in the way a little bit, and you're quite comfortable, so you can't really be asked to look properly.
Gary.
That's fair, yeah. Gary's shoulders are very hench, so they're actually really comfortable.
Gary like slowly puts his hand to your head to give you scritches.
Yes, human. You may switch.
Right, so that is happening. Right, I'm looking forward to meeting a new person. It's, considering we had the last one for, what, less than an hour? It's good.
How long is this one going to last? Maybe half an hour? Half an hour, maybe?
The notepad pops open. Right, okay, so betting is now open. You say half hour.
Yes.
I say before we have next long sleep.
I say before we get to the mines, possibly within the first 30 seconds.
Risky. I like it, yes.
Whiskey, but high yield.
And then sort of like mentally, I'm like, hello, Devlin. Betting on death of new friend. What takings?
5.
I'm in your head. You can talk to me.
I know.
Yeah,
I was just trying to work out if it was going to be 5 minutes or 5 hours.
Oh, I thought you said hi, and I was
I
thought, what a
hi.
polite man. 5. Okay, so we have before we go to bed, probably within the first 30 seconds, half an hour, and 5 minutes. Amazing. Right. See, now you get a little bit of chaos as we travel.
Wonderful. So you guys head down to the dockside back through the souk that you found yourself in earlier. You can relatively make your way there at a good pace, seeing as you've been there before. And you head to the area where you were before, and there's that same Earth Genasi, and they look at you, and they point. They don't even engage you. They just point to further along the dockside, where on like a big, I can't remember what it's called, but on like a wooden platform at the very edge is a little skiff with smoke coming out of the top of it.
Oh.
Or out the side of it. There's like a big box with smoke sort of puffering out of it, and the skiff's quite long in length, more than anything.
It's on fire.
Yes. Amazing.
Around it is a female water genasi, which you can recognize by her green hair flowing around like water, and she seems to be just doing some little bits of repairs with tinkerer's tools to the skiff, and looks at you guys and waves as you start to walk over.
Okay, first contact, so the timer starts from when we first speak to her. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Hi there, guys. My name's Monsoon. It's lovely to meet you. And she rolls up her sleeves. Her hands are dirty, covered in black, like some sort of black substance. Nice to meet you. And she holds a hand out for each of you to shake.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I try to shake her hand at the exact same time that Elijah does, so my hand overcompasses Elijah's.
She takes both your hands with like both hands, says, and it's excellent to meet you two. Do you come as a pair usually?
I didn't realize we did, but it seems that I looks at the little heart thing above your head and I'm not against it. Half a heart fills up and I'm like, ooh, romance. I must keep giving Devon books.
Monsoon will remember this.
Yeah. Monsoon looks a little bit sad. He's like, I just met you. Yes, my name is that is Devlin. I am Elijah, Fluffles, and my twin sister Senna.
Nice to meet you guys. We're probably ready. And she like looks out quite intensely at the dockside. We should be setting off in the next 5 minutes or so. And she like puts a hand on the box at the end of the skiff, just sort of like gently patting it. We're just gonna give it another 5 minutes and then we set off. If that's okay, you guys can get on the skiff, ready to go, and I'll start taking you up the river.
5 minutes, you say? No, that's that seems. Thank you, Monsoon. That seems good to me. Yes.
Excellent. You genuinely wait, like, I mean, unless any of you say anything, but Monsoon just sort of stands at the edge of the dock, sort of like pacing gently as you get onto the skiff, sort of like fiddling with her. She's got a little bandolier strap on with one of these pistols at her side, and she sort of like plays with it gently. She's also in steel cutter like gear with that suit, also of that pinstriped grey and white shirts, though she's got her jacket taken off and her sleeves rolled up and covered in this black sort of like liquid or smudgy kind of thing that's going on, probably soot or something. You're not really 100% sure. But she does like wait for a good 5 minutes or so before turning around and being like, okay, that's probably enough time. Let's go. And she like jumps on the skiff with you guys, wrenches a lever on the side of this machine, and you can hear the box behind it start to go, and the skiff starts to move by itself. No rowing required.
Ah.
Why did we have to wait that 5 minutes?
For the bet.
I was just waiting for a friend, but they said they were going to pass by, but they never did. So, it is what it is.
Do you think they're dead?
I only saw them earlier, but they I saw them this morning, and they said they would come. They knew what I was doing for work, and they said they'd come by, but they never did.
Oh no.
So,
Probably dead. My condolences.
I mean, like, they can handle themselves. I don't think they're dead.
Who are they?
Their name's Sweet Luck.
Oh,
They're,
the gunslinger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We met them. They are nice. Yes, they escorted us. It would have been good if they had been able to come.
Oh, okay. And she looks a little bit like disheartened by that news.
No. I'm sure that maybe the boss said something to. Slight side-eyeing Fluffles now. I'm like, geez, I wonder what happened to Sweet Luck.
Act out the cards.
Lean in, not while we are on the skiff. Later, if you think this. I like how it's not no. This is one of the most dangerous things in all the multiverse. It's not while they're steering the ship.
Yeah.
Just not right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And
Give it half an
I
hour.
cannot swim, so
You can swim or you can't.
cannot swim.
Oh.
Gary
Never
can.
tried, never cared to.
Well, water. I mean, maybe if something happened, I could find a way to learn how to swim really quickly, but we'll see.
Devrim used to be able to swim.
Is that something that's gone? Is that something you learned while you were? Oh
It'll be
wow!
muscle
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
Doggy pedal.
Even his muscles lost its memory.
Thanks, magic.
His muscles now have a -2 to their intelligence.
Dun, 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 dun. I shouldn't really do that because it'll just go the other way if I do it.
So you guys start to head up the Althwa River. I believe it's pronounced that. Let me just double check.
Hey, Senna, can you swim?
Sorry.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, the Althwa River towards the Murat mines.
It's
The
one of these type of skips, is it?
Yeah, the
Mhm.
skip has like a certain chugging, like a little deep bass that keeps it going.
I like to think this is like the transition scene where they're trying to load the next area, and it's just footage of the four of us just and then cuts, and then one scene just like
Harry
Oh,
Dag
shit.
dancing.
Yeah, with the bags on his back.
It turns into the scene from the Breakfast Club where we're all just doing different. We've got time to fast. We're all just doing different dance moves.
As you're like riding up
Yeah.
the river, you start to get further and further away from all the smoke and the city of Hayal. And the beautiful lush green forests of Zakhara start to come into view. And the heat is still there, but it's cool on the river as the wind picks up off of it and breezes up to you. And you get to start to smell almost a sweet sense of flowers and the trees and the nature that is going by you. Do you guys want to make perception checks?
Yeah.
Yes.
20 for 22.
Ooh, 19.
Crit.
16.
So what was that again, Evie?
16.
16.
2 for a 1.
Right.
Erin, you're kind of like completely distracted by the dancing.
No, I think the rest of it, that was like an imaginary thing that Devron's having, and the rest of us just like sitting there going, what's he doing? He's having a nice time.
Monsoon explains to you guys that the skiffs tend to usually pull larger rafts with iron oars and things like that. And you can see that the river itself is huge. Like, it is incredibly wide, and there is lots of nature going on around this area. You can see the different animals that come to feed by the river, just regular things in forests, like deer. And you can even see crocodiles sometimes. just in the river, sort of coming out and nesting around. She tells you not to worry, but you guys can notice and see all these beautiful colors and all these beautiful senses that are just coming towards you as you are heading up further north. As you look up the river, you can see what looks to be a mountainside. And you gather that that is where you'll be heading to, that'll be where the mines are kept.
Look at all these creatures. They've come down by the river.
Somebody hold a boo card for me. I don't have one. Thank you.
No, to push him in would be murder. Not today. Not today.
No, but look at that crocodile.
No, do not put your hand too near it, Devon. It's also never smile with the crocodile. Just I make a grumpy face. Hey, intimidation.
Do not feed it an alarm clock, or it will hunt you forever.
Good to know.
Oh, sorry.
Monsoon asks you guys about yourselves and like where you guys come from. She's like, so like you guys aren't from Zakhara apparently. I've heard on the block that we were going to have some newbies, but I've not been as far as Faerun before. What's it like?
It is. It has its pleasant moments. Less crocodiles. No, lots of again large cities, woods. There's a few nice cities on the water. Me and my sister, we were brought up. I sort of like take a pause. I'm like, okay, how much to reveal? We grew up in the sort of mountainous area, full of dragons. Have you ever actually seen a dragon?
I think I haven't personally seen a dragon. They tend to keep to themselves, really. But I have heard there's a city run by a dragon. Never been though.
It is a wonderful place, but again, dragons, they can be good, they can be bad, they are like people. No, this is, I have to say...
I've heard the economy's booming in the city, in fairness, so...
True. And there, as I said, a variety of interesting places. We have a city where it is never cold because of the heat from underneath. It is especially maybe maybe that's the thing. You could if you travel there, you can enjoy that, and then travel up a bit further into the cold and the snow. I mean, I assume it never snows here, especially with the heat of the city.
Oh, not around these areas, but further north, definitely. Lots of snow, lots of mountains, things like that. But what's the food like?
Well, again, look at Senna. It's like, it is...
It's nice, okay? You get all sorts of things. Mostly grey, though.
It's true. Do you like slop? You occasionally get slop.
You into slop? Mm-hmm.
Like, as in, like... Is that what the food's called? It's called slop.
It's called slop. It comes
Slop.
in a bowl.
Slop, plop, slop.
Mainly,
A little bit of slop. Amazing.
this is mainly applicable to the half-orcs and whatever on earth Elijah is. But, you know, there's not slop everywhere. We have nice food as well. There's lots of fruits.
It's that Elijah's face at the time.
the like jovial thing has dropped, and I'm like, shit. Okay, Devon's dumb. Devon wouldn't have picked up on that. Mirage doesn't need to know. Insight on my sister. 14. Did you react at all to that?
No.
Just taking it as, if you pardon the pun, cattiness.
Yeah, yes. I like it. Like, Devon is dumb. Raj doesn't know. And Senna, I love Senna.
Who's Raj?
Yeah. Who's Mirage? Isn't she Mirage?
Monsoon.
No, Monsoon. Also, why is Raj here?
There's some guy on the back of the bus smoking a cigarette like, oh shit. It's not my boat.
Man's a changeling. Shut your mouth, Raj.
yeah, he just knows. Cast Moonbeam.
Yeah. Fuck.
The pastries are nice as well.
Okay, so like, where are you guys from? Which city are you from? Does Devon remember?
He definitely, he remembers those things. Josh doesn't remember.
Scarlet, come with me. Okay, where did we say we were from? We
write it down. Did we write it down?
Shit, we're the worst spies ever. I work at a school for children. What do you teach? Lessons. I'm not a spy.
I come from the city of Mithril Hall. That's such an easy name to remember. I forgot it.
Okay, that sounds cool. Cool.
It is. It's on the longest. It's on one of the longest mountain ranges in Faerun.
Fair enough. And for about this time, you've probably been traveling for like a good 3-4 hours up this river, and you notice that you're moving at like a good pace. The mountain is coming clearer and clearer into view, but slowly but surely, the canopy is starting to cross over. And Monsoon turns to you and says, "Yeah, like I've always wanted to go to. I've heard Cholt is pretty cool. I've only heard about it through my friend, but yeah, I've always wanted to go. It sounds like a really cool place, but you know."
Okay, can we roll a history check to see how cool Cholt is?
Yeah, roll a history check.
13.
Also 13.
Hey.
Hey, twinsies.
What did you roll?
16.
18.
18. With the 16 and 18, you guys have heard that there's things called dinosaur races there? And dinosaurs, apparently, there's like massive, like humongous animals of like colossal bestial power that sound epic. And apparently people race them for fun, which sounds pretty fun. Senna and Elijah, you guys have heard that Chult is this like jungle where most people just go to die.
I mean, yes, if you enjoy jungles,
And death.
and death in jungles,
Annihilation, some might say.
some might indeed.
Too many booze.
Raj, you've got to stop. Boo! Don't like that, Raj.
What?
I'm not a part of this conversation.
I was never here.
Just backflips over into the river. You're like, Raj, no.
It's just doesn't even just slinks in.
There goes the most interesting man in all the realms.
Imagine he slinks in, and then just a moment later, we see a crocodile bob up.
Yeah.
And just goes down anyway.
It was a crocodile the whole time. A crocodile in man's clothes.
A were-croc.
It's like in that James Bond thing where he comes in as like a crocodile and then comes out in a suit. It's the opposite. Just a man, and then it's like, and I was a crocodile. I truly am a great spy.
Goes back to all the other crocodiles and goes, "These guys have no idea what's going on."
No idea. I think one of them's a changeling.
One of them's clearly a change.
Charles a great place. They have this thing called Jurassic races. It's where they race these big dinosaur things.
Go there after we complete our mission.
You know what? I always loved that. I would love to go there. I mean, I think it's, and as they say that, an axe hits them square in the face.
Well,
Time! What is the time?
I think my accent drops. I'm like, oh fuck! I mean, oh fuck!
as they like look at you in shock as an axe protrudes out their head, they fall into the water, following Raj into the stream.
Raj is like, many thanks, friends.
Just 3 other crocodiles, just like.
I turned away just as the axe hit, so I didn't see it hit.
As you see Monsoon's body fall back into the water, splashing, you can hear cackling from the forest nearby. Would you like to roll initiative?
I mean, not
No.
really.
No.
I'd rather we just sort of sat on there as the boat kind of just keeps going.
But not 20 for a 29.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that's
I
a
also
lot
have
of number.
advantage on initiative thanks to my Wall of Warning.
Hey.
Nice.
Right.
The yarn ball goes, I warned you.
I warned you.
Sorry, axe cut now. We'll get it next time. I got a 19.
19 for Elijah.
I got a 20.
20 for saying that.
Yeah, I got 20.
And
I rolled a-
Devlin,
I rolled a 5.
5.
Josh, your dice are telling the story here. You're literally just like going, oh, look at those trees.
Oh.
I think thematically, the camera's focused on you, and you just see us in the background as the axe head's going, ah! You're like, ah. I was born in Mithril Town, I think. I hope. I think there's a long road. Just nice to be outside.
As you guys look round, the boat has started to shift its direction towards the forest and the bank edge. And as it's shifting towards from that bank edge, you can see 2 large creatures with masks upon their face, covering their features. And the masks are blank, completely like almost like a white slate made of some sort of white material. You're not sure as you're like too far away, but 2 horns stick out from either side of their head, and you can see their figures are quite large. One of them is holding an axe, and the other one has like a large great axe. The other one has another great axe. The one that's holding an axe has a great axe to their back. Presumably, the other one had an axe, but has thrown it. And surrounding them are small, little red monsters that are cackling, laughing, and that's echoing across the water, and they are waiting for you to get closer. You're probably about 30 foot away as the boat is slowly careening into the side of the bank towards them. With that being said, Fluffles. Oh, and the big figures with horns are in sort of cloaks drenched in what looks like dried blood.
Lovely.
And they're like almost wrapped up in these cloaks as well. Cloaks and wraps.
Typical Monday.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we survive this, Chalk's going to be a walk in the park. Just jungle's poussoir.
The Jurassic
Fluffles.
Park.
I'll show you. Fluffles, it is your turn first.
Well, I took this to get advantage on initiative, knowing that, you know, advantage for rogues in initiative isn't great because you don't have someone else within 5 feet to give you advantage. There's no point.
You could
really
always
steering
steady
people.
aim.
That's true. Yeah. Try and steady aim a psionic cat claw from
You can
atop
throw
Larry's
it.
shoulders.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So my paw kind of comes out with a psionic purple pink claw. Let's go. I don't know. I do not have a cool line.
Say something cool. Something cool.
Yep, exactly. For a
Which one are you trying to hit? Sorry.
so there was one reaching for an axe, and there was one who just thrown one.
Yeah,
there-
one had thrown like a small axe. One had a great axe in its hand. One had a small axe in its hand, and then there's these 4 of these little red things, and they're all holding like spiked chains,
Ooh.
Horrible.
and they're all cackling like.
I'm going to aim for the one with the great axe. Cool, and that was a 16 plus 7 to hit.
16 plus 7 will hit.
Awesome. Okay, so I did that, and then I need another 3d6 for the sneak.
Sneak.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 points of damage, please.
I believe it's psychic damage, is it not?
So 1d6 plus 4 is psychic damage, the rest is just sneak damage. Whatever kind of
Sneaky
damage that is.
damage. Yeah, I think it's just further on whatever the damage that your weapon deals.
There we go, it's psychic
I
damage.
do like the idea of like, you know, because I don't know if you know this, but canonically there's such damage as blueberry damage.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's the one thing nothing is resistant to.
How do I get to deal blueberry damage, please?
It is something I am considering. I'm trying to figure out that myself as a player and as a DM. Like, is it something that one has to harness the power of blueberries? As in, like, you have to pick a blueberry and then launch it at your opponent so hard that it causes damage? Or, would that be like a monk weapon or like a rogue weapon? Or is it when you actually harness the essence of what it means to be blueberry?
Do a Willy Wonka campaign. And have the gum that turns you into a blueberry. That's all I'm saying. That is the best way to get blueberry damage.
All I'm saying is give the people what they want, D&D, right? Wizards of the Coast, all right? We don't want Planescape. We don't want the deck of many things. What we want is every single class, but re-flavored for blueberries. I want a blueberry fighter. I want the blueberry monk. I want a blueberry wizard. I want the sorcery with the ancestry of the blueberry. I want a warlock whose patron is a giant cosmic blueberry, right? I don't need it to make sense. I just need it.
We have a letter here from the Blackstuff just saying, stop looking into blueberries. It is illicit magic. Knock it off. Wow, she's very judgmental.
Magic of the fruit bowl is forbidden.
I just love the idea that blueberry is like, you know what I mean? Like, who is this blueberry? This is an ancient warrior or an old, forgotten old great one?
This is why I'm canonically allergic to bananas. Like, the power, the magic of fruit. Where you're like, no, there is deep magic there.
It's just so weird. I love it. Anyway, it all came from a charity thing. Wonderful, Fluffles. You chuck this psionic blade thinking, I have nothing cool to say. As it hits this creature, it roars out in pain, and you can hear this bellowing, whoa, as it comes from behind this mask. You can hear like snorting and grinding of teeth as it grips its axe tighter, waiting for you to get closer. Any other things you can do? You've used your bonus action to steady aim, haven't you?
Yeah, I used the bonus action, so there's not much else I can do other than instruct Gary. Gary, next time I attack, it's your job to say something cool.
Gary's like cowering behind the corner of the skiff and says, something cool!
Keep working on it.
Damn it, Gary.
Senna, it is your turn.
Right. I would actually like to try to run to the controls of the boat to try and, tilt us in a way that we're not going to get hurt if it smashes.
Yeah, make a vehicle handling check, which, I tell you what, are you proficient in vehicle handling? Water vehicles?
No.
Then, why don't we... I will take an argument for a performance check, but without your proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
Or a sleight of hand check, also without your proficiency bonus.
Okay. I'm going to do the sleight of hand because it's not proficient on the sheet, and so it's easier to do, to calculate. Pew pew. Oh, that's a natural 1 for 2.
Brace! As we speed up.
You turn the boat, and the whole thing careens. Oh, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Are we like Tokyo drifting into the...
Yes, it's cool. I meant to do it.
But like shoots forward as this happens.
Oh dear. 16 dex.
I got the 4.
7.
That is 17.
Right. So, 12 and above takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Everyone below gets 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the boat jettisons forward, hitting the bank, spinning itself, chucking you all out in front of all these creatures as you are thrown face forward into the dirt. You scuff yourself. If you failed that check, you are also currently prone. If you passed, you managed to get to your feet. Did you roll for Gary? Fluffles.
I did not. Gary is just like 8 across the board, right? Or like
I will
10s
get a
across the board.
commoner's. I will
He's
get a
just
commoner's
a
stats up
man.
right now. We're just innocent men. We're just innocent men.
That's what Gary's like going to be like as they're coming in with chains. I'm just an innocent man. I'm just a bag.
I'm just a man. I'm just.
Just common item, who's also a man. Asking
Yeah,
a
it's
cat
all,
for scritches.
all zeros.
Well, he rolled an 18.
Oh, he passes.
Oh,
You
come on,
can't.
Gary.
Gary's not dead.
Yeah.
Was that the
He's
highest bit?
on
Gary
half
just...
hit points.
Oh no, he holds the cards.
Gary like manages to catch himself and like pat his hands up and like looks in the middle of this combat, just sort of like eyes wide in, and then just slowly starts to like back to the boat.
Go and hide, Gowie. Hide.
The chuckle of these red creatures with spiked features and spiked chains, the cackles get louder as they see you all. They start to approach you. That is very fun to do.
I'm just picturing those little coconut things from Moana. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Oh, give me the picture.
I wish to see the coconut. Consider the coconut.
Yeah, they have like little blue eyes that glow with horns that come out of their jaw, and their bodies are rigged with spikes and rings that are like almost like embedded into their skin, and their little like hands are basically attached to these chains made of rings, so that the spike chains are like almost physically a part of their body.
Sound like blingy hedgehogs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll get to that later. That was your action.
Yep.
You can use your movement to get up. Or
Yes,
bonus
please.
action.
Wipe off the mud from my face. Oh, God.
Anything else?
No, I'm just going to be a little embarrassed. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, I should not have done that.
Oh, I tried that. Oh.
Never try, never fail, you know?
Mhm.
Elijah, it's your turn.
Just the slow head shake at my sister. We're right in the midst of these now, aren't we? Okay, sorcerer. I think I will just start by firebolting one of them. Okay, so we had the one who didn't get attacked. There's one who threw the axe, but that one wasn't attacked by the psionics, right?
No, that one was.
I will attack that one. Just for
Yeah, the one that's already hurt.
the one that's already hurt. I so again glance at Fluffles, like maybe I don't know if it's psychic, like gives you claws for fort or something like that. We'll workshop it. Firebolt.
Gary shouts, "That's a spicy meatball!"
Thank you, Gary. You remain a champ. Stay on
Gary
the board.
looks at you, Fluffles, and shrugs.
Sorry, is he giving me the thing? Throw a firebolt and what did you say, Gary? That's a spicy meatball. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits for sure.
9 points of fire damage.
Wonderful stuff. As this creature that was already bellowing, getting ready to attack, is set on fire briefly by this firebolt, which impacts them in their chest. This loud bellowing whoa, comes from behind this featureless mass. Now that you're closer, you can see that it definitely has like a hard surface texture to it. It's not like cloth or anything like that. It seems to be like a very hard surface. What's everybody's passive perceptions again, gang?
Pass percept
11.
12.
13. I think mine was the highest.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Well, with 13 Fluffers, you can notice that behind the mask, you can see quite like heavy fur underneath these robes. So these creatures are quite hairy as well as being harsh. Elijah,
Apparently
any
the hair
bonus
is not
actions?
flammable.
Let's have a look. Not officially. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can. I've got 2 weapons. I don't have 2 weapons. Do I just quickly look at what my sorcery points are? No. I can. I'll think if we get to next turn. If we get there, I'll see if I can do any bonus action sorcery point nonsense. But I'm happy. I think sort of like. It's almost like my bonus action was ruined by like being flung off a boat and like landing and like, well, I think Elijah sort of landed like on the tip of 1 foot and he's like, well, that's oddly acrobatic, but all right, so yeah, no bonus actions, and I did come up with a very good battle cry, and then ruined it by shouting that's a spicy meatball.
As you like throw this firebolt at this large creature's chest, the 4 red creatures come in to pounce upon you.
Oh.
So the first one will attack you, Devrim, and I think it has advantage because you
I'm
are prone.
prone, yes. I'm eating dirt.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Will a 15 hit you?
It will not.
The spike chain smashes against your armor plating, but doesn't manage to pierce, and you can just hear this as it screeches against your chest as it pulls the chain across you, clearly trying to like pierce you and do damage. But thankfully, your armor helps you survive. The second one will go after you, Fluffles, swinging its chain around its head. Oh, I don't know why I rolled at advantage though. It got a 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
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 That's the
dealing.
adorable fluffy cat. Hope you're proud.
8 points. 8 points of slashing damage as this chain wraps around your leg. They pull it back, and it just starts to eviscerate the sides around your leg as it just cuts into you.
How far can you swing a cat?
So rude.
Depends on your strength. But yeah, the chain wraps around your leg and then like is ripped off by this thing which cackles loudly at you. Then it goes for you, Senna. The next one goes for you. But I don't think a 12 will hit you, will it?
Oh, hold on.
Sorcerers.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's one of them pounces at you, swinging the chain again around its head, and you manage to dodge out the way of this creepy laughing thing. The final one makes direct eye contact with you. Elijah, and it looks at you and it holds both its hands up and it says in exactly the same like voice as Gary, "That's a spicy meatball." Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Gary, no, why? Well, that is... Okay, so that's an 11. But I am favoured by the gods. Is it worth playing that at this point?
Up to you.
When's it next? Short rest. Okay, fine. I think I'm going to do it. That is now a
14?
14, yeah.
As you look at this creature, it starts to laugh at you, and you almost want to start to laugh along with it, because that was kind of funny. And then you're like, actually, this is really weird and awful, as you manage to shrug off its spell as it casts Tasha's hideous laughter on you.
Very rude.
It sort of like looks at you and just like, yeah, as it comes in again.
I just very mockingly go, yeah. Just...
As you're like having this interaction with this like smaller creature, a shadow looms over you as the one large creature that you'd burn, and has also taken a psychic dagger, looks down at you and swings its great axe.
Oh, hello.
But a 8 will miss you, presumably. Oh no, it's got advantage because it's going to do so recklessly.
Hooray! Oh, shoot!
Will a 17 hit you?
Okay, hold on. 12. So even if I cast shield, meets it, beats it.
Yeah, 17 would still hit you.
Yeah.
I would like to help. I have protective wings. When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +3 bonus to the target's AC.
If I also do that with shield, that would take me up to 20, which will make me the chunkiest little sorcerer in all the lands.
It's my brother. I want to protect my brother.
This creature slams an axe down next to you, and you like move out of the way, and it swings again. And as you do so, you cast shield. What does your shield look like?
It is, again, for slightly, if you're paying enough attention, is slightly mocking, but it is that sort of like dragony bronze kind of thing. Where it's like hey, I brought this shield on wish, just like this. It's all a bit tainted, but Senna hasn't picked up on it yet. So yeah, so like a bronze dragon scale shield.
Great. Senna, what does your wing feature look like?
It looks like a spectral bronze wing that just comes out. If I just move my arm and it flows out just to
Nice.
cover my brother. Like, no, stupid thing!
It tried to tell a terrible joke. Well, Gary joke.
Well, no, the big one's trying to hit you now. It's not the little one.
I just do it to the little one. I see you.
It like looks back at you like.
Oh no, I taught it that now. My friends, do not teach them funny jokes. They will just use them and repeat them like small child on playground.
Okay, so what happens next is the large creature will then follow. The other large creature will follow up behind its brethren, I guess would be the best way to put it, and swing round, heading for the other person who's done damage to them, which is Fluffles. So, coming for you.
I'm going for
That's a natural 20.
Care nothing for cuteness.
As it, without mercy, without any sort of even like boasting or making of sounds. Oh gosh. Just swings into you with its great axe, smashing you into the side. Oh no.
So did we have a bet for when one of the party was going to die? No, what have you done?
43 points of damage.
Me dead.
Do you have uncanny dodge yet?
Yes! I do have uncanny dodge.
That's a critical hit with 2d12s. I rolled 2 11s straight off the bat, then an 8, then a 9 plus 4.
I can use my reaction to half the attack damage. I'm still dead.
But not dead.
But not dead.
Woof. Okay, wow. Well, that's pretty rough. As this creature just swings. Josh. As this creature swings its axe into Fluffles, Gary go, no!
Fuck's sake, Gary!
As Fluffles' limp body just scatters across the ground, this creature pulls its axe away from Fluffles and turns to you, Devrin. It is your turn.
Oh shit, she's the smart one. Oh, we are in trouble.
I'm still face first in the dirt, so I just look up as Fluffles just like goes over my body.
lays there like roadkill.
Oh.
I'll look up at the creature that was the one that did that to Fluffles, and I go, "That was my friend." And I stand up, and as I stand up, my arm just like bonks out bigger than what I am, and then the other side bonks out bigger than what I am, and then my head just suddenly gets really big, and then it goes to fall forward because my body hasn't grown yet, and it's just too heavy, and then everything just expands outwards, and I use my giant's something. What's it called? Giant's Mate. I become a large creature for 1 minute. I draw my war pick, which also grows with me. And I am going, because it's my bonus action, and I'm going to attack this creature twice.
Go for it.
First attack is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 definitely hits.
I'll roll both attacks to make it easier. Ooh, next one's a 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
So the first attack will be 1d8, which is 7 plus 1d6 for being big.
Biggin.
So that's 12 points of war pick damage, which is piercing. And the second one will be 12 points of war pick damage, which is piercing.
Another 12.
Yes.
You, like you say, grow in size, albeit clumsily, and then move towards this creature, which you are now the same size of, both being large, and you start to hack into it. It tries to parry with its axe, but your pick pierces through into its chest. You pull it out, it swings for you. You manage to move out the way, catching it underneath its arm with the pick as it bursts up through its shoulder, pulling it out again. This thing behind this weird faceless mask that it wears, blood starts to pour down from below it, and you can see it's coughing up blood as you start to hack into it.
While the war pick is embedded in its shoulder, you watch as the orange runes on Devrim's bare arm begin to glow, and the arm that's holding the war pick, you just watch as two flame chains erupt from the runes, wrap around his arm, the war pick, and then wrap around the creature. Can it make a saving throw? A strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw.
Are you Ghost Rider? You need to tell us these
Mm,
things.
mm-hmm.
Johnny. A 21.
Well, it's not restrained, but it will take 2d6 points of fire damage. It
Excellent.
takes
Roll
5
that
points.
damage. 5 points of fire damage. As you use your runes to chain this creature, you pull the war pick out, and these chains start to wrap around it, and you can hear the burning of these heavy, like, fire chains, and it splits them open, but you can see all the scorch marks. You can still smell the smell of burning beef.
I will position myself between it and where Fluffles has been scattered.
Excellent. Speaking of
like
Fluffles.
having multiple pieces.
Well, speaking of Fluffles, it's time to make a death saving throw. Do you want to roll, or do you want me to roll the special dice?
Oh, the special dice. Do the special dice.
Yay!
Feel the pressure now. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
The special dice for the audience members is this wonderful dice that a friend made me. It's a death saving throw dice. It's got hearts and death symbols for fails and successes, but it also has a health potion for a natural 20 and a tombstone for a natural 1. So fate be your guide, my friend.
No, don't invoke fate here. This is not what we do. We don't care. Hey, this is fine. Whatever you like, it's fine.
Well, one success so
Beautiful.
far.
It's okay.
Gary screams, "No!" as he runs over to Fluffle's body. Do you want to make a medicine check for Gary? It's just a straight roll.
Come on, Gary. Let's see what you've got. You rolled an 11.
I believe that's enough to stabilize someone.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the DC's 10.
Yeah, the DC is 10. Gary, busts out the back, like pulls out bandages from all the backwards, just starts like wrapping them round you. Like, no, not today, not today.
Gary gets out like a sponge and it's just like, we're like, that's not gonna work. And then we just sort of see the eye flicker and you're like, oh. You're just rubbing some Savlon on, like, shh, it's fine, you won't get an infection.
Just got some E45 cream just pumping out.
Gary's the best common item I've ever had, I'm just saying.
Take a multivitamin. There you go.
In a bag of holding, do this. Saves your life. Senna, tis your turn.
No, since Fluffles has been stabilized, I am going to cast Dragon's Breath. I'd like to cone it on the little guys, if the big guys are getting sorted out by Devrin.
You could probably get about like two of them, or if you could aim for like one big guy and one of the little guys.
As long as it doesn't hit Devrin.
Yeah, one big guy, one little guy.
Yeah. Dragon's Breath. Play.
Play.
Play. They have to make a dex save, I believe.
Great. Okay, so the little boy.
The wee.
The little lad.
Dex save of a 15.
Oh, it beats it.
And big boy
A bigger boy.
rolled a 10.
Does not beat it.
Excellent. Roll that damage.
Oh, that's an 8.
Ooh.
Burn your legs with acid.
You notice the little one. Oh, you say acid?
Hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Is it half damage for the little one, isn't it? Because it passed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The little one like moves out the way and like it starts to like burn slowly. Because you go for the ones that were heading over Elijah. The large creature like also like puts its arm up to guard its face, and a little bit splashes on the mask and starts to like peel away a little bit, and you can see dark, heavy, hairy features underneath the mask, and the arm starts to like burn away all the clothes, and you can see the skin just bubbling, but little bits of fur popping out now of the tufts of the old wraps. Any bonus action? Oh, was that a bonus action?
That was a regular action. I'm
Regular
going to try and move back so I'm out of attack range.
Yeah, you'll take an opportunity attack from the small one next to you.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
stuff. But I think a 10 will miss you.
It does miss me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, an 11, but still misses.
Yeah.
It swings a chain at you as it's like...
I go and stand more protectively around Fluffles because I can help her after.
Yeah, you guys kind of like guard round Fluffles.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah, it is your turn.
Okay, so noticing all that. Yeah, first of all, the rapier. Someone always like springs out, catching my hand. I'm like, let's find out what this is going to do. And then sort of glance at Senna, going, I've got Fluffles, don't worry, I've got a plan. I think I'm going to slash at the one who I'm teaching bad habits to.
Yeah, that's the same one that Senna's attacking, so go for that.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Amazing.
Bad habits lead to
Bad habits. 5 points of piercing.
Nice.
A stabby stab.
Stabby.
A stabby stabby. So that, and as I do that, I'm like, okay. Just like with my other hand, I sort of like point Devrin, Senna, Fluffles, then me. And I'm like, okay, I haven't had to do this in a while. So like think. And in Celestial, I just scream up, get on your feet! And I cast mass healing word. So we all now gain 6 hit points.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fluffles, you regain consciousness as you hear the words, get on your feet.
I have lost another one of my 9 lives today. It must stand.
But now you can stand.
Now I can stand.
Yeah. As your bag of holding weeps sitting.
Really ugly cry.
I
Like,
thought you were dead.
snot running into the mouth of it.
Did well today, Gowie.
Anybody seen the film Elementals?
Not yet.
Reminds me of the water character in that.
Just always crying.
Just always crying, yeah.
Excellent move, Elijah.
Thank you.
Now
thought-
it's for our little red friend's turn.
Oh,
They
hello.
will attack you again. The first one going for you, Fluffles.
Right.
Great. Those 6 hit points I had.
Yeah.
Shit. It rolled a 20 to hit you.
Oh, for sake.
My AC is 17. I'm not that easy to hit.
Is this one of the big ones?
No, it's the small ones.
Oh, okay.
And it rolled 7 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge. If I can have it. After
Yeah, of
making-
course. Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay, I'm uncanny dodging that to make it what?
Half?
3.
3.
Oh,
And
thank God.
still up.
As the chain, again, they go to do the exact same thing to you as they like go to hook it around your leg. You can feel it this time, but just before it like tightens around your leg, you managed to pull your leg out, just sort of halving the damage as it skins you a little. It laughs at you. Again, you can hear it say, "I'm gonna get you!" They're creepy, what can I say? The second one is going to go for Senna, I believe.
Just
Or was it Devrin? Yeah, well, it's not even that. Foo, okay. I don't know why they only roll high for you, Evie. I'm really sorry, but it rolled a 7 to hit, which I think misses. As again, it swings, it comes forward as you've been backing off to try to hit you. Devrin, an 11 will miss you as well as it clashes against your armor whilst you're in combat with this large creature. And the final one that's looking pretty beat up, Elijah, is going to run at you
No.
for a 15 to hit.
I mean, yes, but...
Yeah?
yeah.
You're not going to cast shield or anything?
I've already cast a spell. Is that...
So your reaction spells don't count as like spells
Then...
on a day. It's like one of those things that like you can only cast one spell and a
On
cantrip as an action bonus action, but as a reaction you can always cast a counter spell or I'm gonna go the reaction spells like Featherfall or what's the other one? Shield.
Sure. So what was it? What's the attack? Is it a
It was a 15 to hit you.
15? Then yeah, that's. I sort of no, and then like move the rapier, do the cross thing again. The shield drops, and yeah, that's I'm back to 17. Basically.
It hits your spectral shield as it sort of goes. Ha ha!
I think the shield's now got like celestial glow as well because it's almost like my god's like, oh hello.
What again? Again?
Was having a little kiss not enough for you? Come on.
Right. The large creature that was fighting Devrin is going to attack Devrin again. Oh no, wait, this is the one that you guys attacked. So it's going to attack you, Elijah, I believe, because it's kind of next to you, closest. It's going to do so
Makes sense.
recklessly once more.
Oh no.
Which is a 21 to hit you.
No, my lovely shield. Yeah, that's it.
The great axe, like it oh, jeez Louise, it comes from behind.
Yeah.
It comes from behind this like little one that's like, and you're like focusing on that,
Yeah.
and then you look up and you see this great axe coming down at you from this faceless creature, crashing through your shield, splitting it apart, and the axe embeds itself into your chest, dealing 26 points of damage.
This is fine. Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm still up.
It rips the axe out and roars at you from behind this mass. This from behind of it.
I also, to continue the theme of this, I don't know what colour my blood is.
Whilst your shape changed, it is what you've changed into.
I just like the idea of like, why is it milky goo? I'm like, I have a condition.
It's part of being me.
It's a celestial thing. How dare you claim I'm a Cylon? Rude.
You wouldn't
Very
know.
rude.
You don't understand me.
No one understands me.
The next one goes for you, Devrim. Recklessly once again. A 20 to hit you this time.
Yeah,
21, sorry.
Yeah,
21. 21 to hit. That's a lot easier way to do it. 20 points of slashing damage as it comes from these burnt chains that you've sent to it, and again slams this axe down into your thigh, pulling it out. You can see like a big gash in your thigh as it's aimed for the place which is unarmored.
Oh.
Smart. It bellows a great roar once more. Devrim, it's your turn.
I will stow. Is it all right for me to put the war pick out and draw another weapon?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. I'm going to do that. War pick goes away, and then you just hear a ha ha, boom, ha ha, as I bring out the Sunblade. Looking at this guy. I could go really high pitched, but I don't want to blow the eardrums of our podcast listeners.
Yeah, my dog's looking at me like, what the fuck was that?
I had translated the music to Maya.
That's what it sounds like now whenever I ignite the Sunblade.
You remember when we were dancing earlier?
Yes.
Yes, I shall attack twice into the same creature that's been attacking me. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
I'm doing this one-handed because I have a shield out. Why is that rolled that many dice?
Oh, the dice!
Oh, it's rolled Radiant one-handed, Radiant two-handed, and then Radiant against undead. Thanks! So it's 10 points of damage, because it doesn't tell me the type of damage. 10 points of radiant damage, that would make sense. And then the second one is 16 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
26 in total.
You pull out the Sunblade and you start carving into this creature, taking off these like long robes that come off, and you're slicing into it, burning characteristic wounds, and you can see parts of its robes start to come off now. You can see behind the robes is intense muscle, but covered by fur and dark. And you slash into the face for the second attack, and you cut part of the mask off, and below you can see a thick jaw with large teeth and drool coming out from underneath it, and heavy breathing as it roars down at you.
I realised that I should have done an extra d6 damage on the first attack, so that'll be another 5 points of radiant damage, so 31 in total.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough, one might say.
That's the end of my turn.
Fluffles, 'tis your turn.
Great. On my 3 hit points. Okay, is there one near that looks on its last... Like, how are they looking that are near my comrades?
The one that's fighting Devrin is looking nearly dealt with. The little tiny one attacking Elijah is looking nearly done with. But the 3 little ones have not been touched at all.
I will... And are they near someone else as well?
Yeah, each one is like, one's in front of you, and there's basically like a little red thing next to each one of you, and then there's one large one engaging Elijah and one large one engaging Devrin.
Okay, I'm gonna go... Wait, is the one that was still whipping at my ankles around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting that annoying little
Kick
fucker.
him.
Kick him.
How damaged is that one?
Not at all.
No, okay, yeah, he's getting the main attack. Like, oh, that was a nat 20.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah,
Revenge is real.
roll double damage, please.
Yeah.
Is it psychic damage, isn't it?
It's psychic, yeah.
Wow, this card is
Sneak
in
attack.
your favor. 4, it is triple damage.
What?
Oh, do I roll triple the dice or do I just...
Triple the dice.
Okay, so normally it'd be 1, and then...
I love those cards.
No, 3, so it's that.
Okay. I actually forgot to roll it for your crit. The regular double damage was enough.
17. So 17, then 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
How do you want to kill it?
I would like to rip it to shreds, please. Literally just cat on face, clawing until it is just a pulp.
Your psychic claws come out of your paws and you jump onto it. Its laughter echoes through the slashes as it as you start to tear it apart. Gary screams, "Yeah, that's something to think about." As it starts to slowly tear it apart. There is no longer a creature stood there, but it is now a mess. Just a black puddle of ichor where this creature once stood. It is well and truly dead. 5 times over, one might say.
Fluffles' fur is dyed black with ichor.
Just holding your hands out like the Night King. Get it right.
I am the void.
Cool.
Any bonus actions?
Well, I could bonus action. Yeah, I'll bonus action the one attacking Elijah, because I do less damage with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, go for it.
And that is 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
Cool, and that is where are my d4s at? There we go.
Where my D4's at.
That is max, so that's 8 points of psychic damage.
You're holding your hands up in this black ichor. Gary screams, and that's something to think about. And then you turn, seeing the one attacking Elijah, and you just flick a claw out as it pings it in the head. It falls dead. And Gary screams, "Death to all of those fluffles!"
Yes, Gowie.
Still crying.
Snotty and gross.
Again, closet center. We really don't need a Gary, you know?
I would like a Gary. One.
Add it to the list.
Okay.
Sana, it is your turn.
Okay. Where is my brother right now? How are you
Right
looking?
next to you.
How are you looking?
Pretty bad. I just got an axe in my chest.
Right. Okay.
I think you're also how are you looking? I'm like, good. As blood's just pouring out of my mouth.
Laying on the floor, just stands over you. How are you looking? Can you still come into work tomorrow?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, God. No! I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. I'm gonna touch it.
Just, literally put it. Do you put it on my hat or do you put it on my face?
On the wound, That's a 3. I'm sorry, it's rubbish.
Hey, no, that's 3 more than I had a moment ago.
Would you stop getting hurt? Oh my God!
I take a moment and very clearly I'm like, hey, can you stop crashing boats? No, I will be cautious.
Hey, that was an accident. Shut up! I just healed you.
You punched me in the out of my open wound.
Oh, it's better.
I think that's the thing. You do it before I did that, and then as you punch me, it heals me. I'm like, ow, but also thank you.
Yeah.
Any action?
Is there any way I can try to protect him, drag him back a little bit?
Cure wounds is an action, so
Is an action.
fortunately not. Unless you have any like bonus actions that you can do.
Bonus action shove.
Could I just kick the on the hurt? I'm like, no.
I allow offhand like yeah, I allow offhand bonus action attacks.
It's an unarmed strike with a boot. Just like, no.
Yeah, because they're usually not that much damage, and it makes sense that you'd be able to do it. I've never liked the fact that you have to make a melee attack as an action for a bonus action offhand strike. It's literally like usually 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
because like, with
and you have to hit.
Two-handed weapon fighting, where you're like, oh no, you need it in the other hand. You're like, I've got perfectly good legs. I'll just kick you with my.
Well, to be fair, apparently every creature now can have 2 weapon fighting. It just doesn't have the bonuses to it. It's like anyone can handle 2 daggers, but you're just not good with them.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll to kick it in the face?
If you check your unarmed strike on your actions page on D&D Beyond.
Oh, gotcha.
It should be there.
That's a 4.
You like swing your leg at the nearest one, and you just like completely whiff it, and you're like, "Go away!"
No.
Your foot like swings in front of its face, and it's like, "Gonna get you."
You're super creepy, you know that?
Yes.
Did it say yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Oh, why are we fighting so many weird little guys? Cool. I will start by. I'm going to tell you I'm doing Quicken Spell now. I'm then going to do my action to do something else, and then I'll do my bonus action spell.
Okay.
So Quickened Spell as we prepare. As I push Senna back. I'm the one forced action to sort of like push her out of damage.
Do you allow it, Senna?
Yeah.
I think just like that, it's just like, I think I'm pushing you near to, because Fluffles has dealt with that one, and I'm pushing you towards the boat, so you could probably get on the boat and hide.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't want you getting hurt.
Says the one with a wound in his body. Oh my god.
I took being a hero. I could have. I brought Fluffles back from the dead. Again, all in character that we are siblings.
Gary did that.
Yeah, I was saying, Gary's like, hey.
Oh, Gary, you are a vital part of the team, but not the 5th member. You're not. Anyway, let me just do this, and then we can carry on. The little ones that haven't taken damage yet.
Yeah.
Would you say they're within? If I was to put a spear, they're in about a 10-foot radius. Could I get them?
I reckon you could get either 2 of them, or a Minotaur and one of them.
Ooh.
I said Minotaur. They're not actually Minotaurs.
Again, this is the Raj issue again, where we're just like, hello, it's me, a Minotaur. You're like, why are you here?
Yeah, I don't know where the Minotaur like looks at you guys and goes like, oh, this shit's too much for me, and like walks out of the battle just like.
I was here for the dinosaur fights.
Yeah. Meanwhile, these like weird masked things look at you and oh.
I think the big un, if I was to get have we done bad damage to this big un? If I was to,
the one Devrin's fighting is nearly on its last legs, and the one the one that you've been fighting is looking all right, really.
Okay, so
taking some acid damage here and there.
So if I was aiming for acid, lad, and then could I get another one of the little ones? Is that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah, let's do that. As I'm like, all right, team, everyone, cover your ears. And in Celestial, I just yell, "Bing bong, shatter." So I cast Shatter. They have to beat a Constitution of 15.
Beautiful, mate. All right. So, what is your Constitution? Okay. +3. Not bad.
Not bad.
That's a 21.
Okay, so passes.
And the second one got a natural one. So that fits.
Okay. So shatter is 11. So
11 what kind of damage?
11 thunder.
Great stuff.
And so yeah, the one who passes halves. So that's
5.
5.
Excellent stuff. You bing bong as this sound echoes out from between the two of them. The one attacking you, Senna, just explodes into like a black echo message all over you. The large creature with the horns, that's not a Minotaur, that's something else. Just might be using a Minotaur stat block, maybe. Is like thrown to the side slightly. It gets up, and the mask has completely shattered now, revealing that of a humanoid yak.
Oh dear.
Not a Minotaur.
Oh
A
dear.
yak.
Again, it's a yak.
It's literally a yak. But you can see their eyes glow that same blue as the little creatures. And it also has like slight spikes to its fur now as this headdress is shattered off its face. You can notice like little bits of bone have almost been like carved out onto the horns that it's wearing underneath, and it looks like completely possessed.
Oh no.
What blue would you say these eyes are? Perhaps some sort of berry?
Oh no! Oh no!
Is this just a lead up?
Oh,
to
they
the
have
berry
no
spot?
natural weakness.
Just making some notes, guys. Just making some notes. Changing whole campaign.
You just
as
like
we speak.
just point out you haven't actually killed any of these things now, thanks to the power of blueberries. They all like reconstitute and get up and like
Into one giant blueberry that takes off into space.
we're going to the astral sea. Like, well, that sounds a problem for those guys.
What the fuck? Elijah. Oh wait, what was the other guy? Raj.
Raj is sitting there, Crocodile holding a cocktail, going, the prophecy has come true. My brethren, it's time for the crocodiles to return to space.
Thanks for all the fish. The shatter takes place as it looks back down at you, Elijah, with vengeance in its eyes. The cackling continues around Devrim as one of them is still engaged with him, as well as this little jumpy up and downy thingy. The battle is far from over, but at this point, we're going to take a little break. Join us again in like 5 to 10, 15 minutes, however long our break is, and we'll see you then for part 2 of episode 2 of the Constant Troubles Electric Boogaloo. Bye-bye now.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Excellent stuff. Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of the Constant Troubles part 2. We recently left our wonderful adventurers in the middle of combat. Fluffles had gone down briefly, but was saved by Gary, the man of holding, and apparently the man of healing. Still not been made an official party member yet. I think it's cruel.
Oh, I've
personally.
won the bet. He went down before the next rest. It's me. I get the gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, you didn't make it to the mine. It was over a couple of hours. It wasn't 5 yet, but it was before the next rest, so...
Technically, I won the bet as well because it was within 5 minutes. Might not have been 5 minutes in-game, but it was definitely 5 minutes out of game.
It was in-game.
I mean, if I want to get technical.
Devrim's like become more stupid, but also understands the mechanics of D&D now. He's like, no, I've seen the universe. And everybody's like, yeah, whatever, idiot.
You just see that, like, when the creature got ripped apart, it's like, that was a nat 20. You're like, yeah, sure, bud.
Bryn will
Like,
go
can
on
you-
talking as a free action and completely know what's going on and be like, yep, this makes complete sense.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Breaking the wall, breaking the wall.
Anyway,
All right. Speaking of breaking,
Wow.
the the last little red spiked chainy thing, it's gonna run at you, Devrin, and attempt to tackle your little ankles. Well, your big ankles with its little chain. Will a 23
Yes.
do it? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. It's worth checking, isn't it, sometimes?
Oh, yes.
That is 4 points of slashing damage as it starts to like slash up your leg. Like, and then it turns to you, Senna, and says, "We will kill you all," in your voice.
Senna, what a thing to say.
What?
You're by
We
the
will kill you all. The large creature still masked that is in combat. Oh no, this one is unmasked. The large yak-looking man comes after you again, Elijah.
Oh no!
Recklessly.
It's a yak attack.
Yak attack.
I'll
that's
party
good.
boo because I liked that one.
Yeah, that one. A 24 to hit you.
That does hit.
Yes. Yeah.
No, hold on. I used my reaction, didn't I? Okay, fine. Let's carry on. I looked at my sheet. I was like, a solution, which I cannot use.
It roars out, its blue eyes almost flaring with power and steam as it smashes another axe into your side this time, cutting through what might have been a shield for 19 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I faceplant down into the like Devrin landing there. I'm just like, down I go.
Oh my god.
Give me 1 second. This might get worse.
While you're doing the give me a second bit, the question I have for Tom, because obviously this is like the new changelings. Do you have to die for your form to drop, or go unconscious?
That is currently what I'm looking up.
Oh, okay.
I have to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember a friend playing a changeling before and having to try and hide every time that person went down, Scarlet. My character, who knew that they were a changeling, had to stand over their body.
Yeah.
Because it was the old version of the changeling.
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, you would drop out of it every time you go to sleep, which is quite oh, I've lost concentration. Oh, hello, everyone. It's me, the changeling.
To be fair, I think they could have written in the rules, they could have been like, every time you fall unconscious due to 0 hit points. Like being knocked to, like every time you are knocked to 0 hit points and fall unconscious. They could have done that. But they didn't, so huzzah.
You would spend most of the campaign just punching and knocking people out and go, well, turns out the mayor's not a changeling.
One more city safe from changelings.
You're welcome.
Why are you beating that one? He told us he was a changeling. I'm just checking.
Someone can't even change forms. They're just in their changeling form.
How do we know?
I'm just an Aarakocra wearing a hat.
So
yes, this handsome half-orc just is face down in the mud.
As Elijah falls, the creature looks at you, Senna, and says, "You will all fall," as it raises its great axe to engage you. However, the one fighting you, Devrin, is its next turn, and he will strike hard and true for a 25.
Or I think, is there anything near him?
Just the little one that's attacking you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
25. And that is 19 points of damage. Elijah rolling random wisdom saves on D&D Beyond.
I am I'm on my last legs.
As you are like swishing this light blade around, it like comes into your chest, just smashing this great axe straight into the middle of you. Passing through the armor, you can find the gaps within the adamantine armor, and it starts to pierce through into your skin as blood starts to drain from you. Devrin, it is your turn.
Oh! I'm going to attack it.
Safe move.
I'll do one attack at a time just in case I kill it.
Kill it with fire.
12 on the first one.
12 misses, unfortunately, as you swing with the blade, probably slightly panicking from the last attack you've just wrought. But a 26 will hit.
Yep, 26, attack.
Josh didn't even roll that. No, just screamed out a number. Also a 25!
11 points of radiant
51
damage.
to hit.
You punch Kalemvor!
Sorry, 14 points of radiant because of the extra d6 for being big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Excellent.
Big boy.
You kind of instead of slashing, you go in for a stab. As you stab into this creature's gut, pulling out your blade, cauterizing with it instantly. Again, a low comes out from behind this mass, which is slowly being carved away. Blood pouring out from it. It looks at you, barely being able to stand on its two legs.
As part of my bonus action, the runes on my body begin to glow bright hot, which causes all of the wounds and scratches and stuff that I have to cauterize and begin to heal up as I use second wind.
Nice. Love a good, love a bit of flavour.
Bit of flavour. That's 11 points of healing to me.
Excellent. Well, that's probably going to come in useful.
No, it won't. Not with the damage. Not with that sort of damage. No, but it's my turn done.
You never know. Never know. Flubbles! You're at top of the round.
Got left. How's everything looking?
There's only two creatures still up. Elijah's on death saving throws.
Yep.
Sinking slowly into the mud. He's the river's problem now.
Okay, we've got two up. So one's engaging Devron, the other's engaging Senna. Are they bloodied? Do they look almost gone?
The two engaging Devrim, the what has now been revealed as a yak man, is looking pretty bad. The little thing scurrying and laughing seems completely fine. And the one heading for Senna also looks a little damaged, but not on its last legs yet.
Senna looks undamaged mostly, like okay. I'm gonna go help Devron. Hope I can finish this off and not let them land any attacks on me again.
Who knows?
I'll go for the big one. See how this goes. Oh, hell yeah, that's a 19 for a 26 to hit.
Oh, definitely hit.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Ooh! Okay, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 psychic damage as
I've realised I've been forgetting to mention that these large creatures have been attacking recklessly. Do you want to roll again for advantage?
Sure. 4.
Sorry
no.
about that. I've forgotten to mention, so just bear that in mind for next time. Maybe you'll fight another one. Who knows? Not me. I don't know.
I'll have a word with the boss. See what we can arrange.
Excellent. How much damage did you do?
Don't remember, and my dice got knocked by my 20.
Was it more than 2?
It was 22.
It was more than 2.
22. Then it's definitely dead. How would you like to kill this one as well?
I would like to... I'm very practiced at leaping up onto people's shoulders, thanks to Gary. So I would like to leap up onto its shoulders and just kind of slit its throat.
Nice. You latch yourself onto this creature as it roars about, letting out a bellowing roar, which is stifled by your psionic claw opening up its jugular. The roar turns into a and then it falls with you on its shoulders, just perfectly sat comfortably.
Just like to say, did somebody fancy yakitori?
Gary goes, that was great.
The ghost of Elijah's there going, yeah, it was fine. Just sort of
Bonus
sit.
action.
I tried.
I just imagine
bonus
that.
action, yeah. Oh, no.
I was just going to say, I just imagine that you jumped up on its shoulders, and as you slit its throat really slowly, you're just looking Devon deadpan in the eyes. I'm
Fancy
going,
yakitori.
that was really cool.
Cool. And on my offhand is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit. The
Oh,
little
another
one?
4 for another 8 psychic damage on
Are
the
you hitting
little
the
one.
little one?
The
Or
little one, yeah.
the little one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I would just throw another claw like a little.
You just chuck it down and it screams out in pain with a little as it still runs around Devrin's ankles trying to step it in with its chain.
Little freak. Just a
Oh,
little
yeah.
Freak, such a little freak.
Sana, it is your turn.
Oh, go fuck! Why are you on the ground, you stupid? Oh god! I'm going to have to cure wounds you again. Ooh, it's better. 16.
That's a lot better.
16.
Yeah, it's much better.
That's pretty much what I had before. So just
Hey, well,
slowly sort of rolling over and like,
You're
Hey,
trying to save me, are you? Trying to
Yes.
save me?
I am bigger brother by
Oh, it's so
2
big. Yeah.
minutes. Yes.
You look like a stupid mud pie.
Oh. So's your dad.
Ah,
Our dad, I mean.
it's our dad, you stupid. Oh, may I ask DM for something? A little flourish.
Yeah.
Since my brother went down and I'm pretty pissed, can I try and intimidate the one that wants to come and attack me? Just like roar in his face, like start swearing at him in Draconic. Just to,
You're half-orc.
I'm half orc and dragony and
So you
pissed.
just wanted to see how intimidating you are?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah.
He's still gonna fight you.
Well, yeah, but I want to freak him out a little bit. 21? It's got to be freaked out with a 21.
It looks down at you and says, "The faceless one would like you."
It's such a stupid mask. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, good, Gary got the censor button working again. I'm so beaming sad.
Excellent. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, I'm just going to try and hover over my brother to protect him a little bit.
Wonderful.
I pushed you on the boat. Get back on the boat.
And you fell, didn't you?
I was fine. Blood pours out of my front of my side. I've got mud in my eyes. Oh.
Elijah, it is your turn.
I guess taking my movement to stand up again. Owie! Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, to stand shoulder to shoulder with my sister. Cool. Biggin. Actually, so Biggin's right in front of me, right? Because it flashed down. Just having a look at.
The one with his eyes at.
Yeah. Okay, that's only 5 foot range. That's fine. I'll just again just point, having picked up my now muddy sword and like sort of slightly wiping over my trousers, like whatever I yell, Gary has to very quickly hit the sensor button. I cast Word of Radiance on Anyone who speaks Celestial, even through it, are like, ooh, that's very, ooh, that's, you can't say that anymore.
That was, yeah.
Has
There's a couple of angels up in the heavens of Celestia, like, just looking at your like your ancestor, like.
Yeah, just our dragon dad just gets a note going, your boy's been saying some very strong words. This probably is going to backfire on me. Can they make a constitution saving roll, please?
Yeah, boy. 13.
13 fails. With the strongest 6 points of radiant damage.
It says here 10.
It says there are 10?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that was weird. Yeah. Word of
you,
radiance damage 10, and then it's also said 6.
I mean, will you let me have the 10?
16 done.
I don't know why it's done that.
Oh, I don't know why you've done this.
What? How have you done this?
Yeah.
2d6.
Yeah.
Fuck it, yeah, I love the 10.
10 points of radiant damage for being a rude dude with chewed.
You scream obscenities as this creature like shields its face as you like point this radiant energy of obscenity at it. Meanwhile, Gary in the background with the beeper, beep 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 beep, just crying.
Okay, I did again with my like pointing at Gary, like yeah, good job, you're on top of it.
You say that, but all you hear is good beep 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 on top beep.
Oh, Gary, you really are beep beep beep. And when we get back, I will definitely beep 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 beep.
Just sounds vaguely threatening the whole time.
Hey, I don't know what my relationship with Gary is, but mild friend.
The creature will attempt to bite you, Devrim, with a 8.
Oh no, that really... No, that doesn't hit.
It latches on with its teeth, but cannot pierce through your thick-hided boots, as it's like... Just swinging around on you. The large yak person will look down at you, Elijah, and said, I thought you were dead. And swings its axe at you one more time. Recklessly, one might say. For a 22.
That's nothing I can do about that.
I can help you again. You need it.
22. My AC is 12.
Uh-huh.
If I cast shield, it will be 17.
Uh-huh.
Then, are you going to use your wings again?
I can, yes.
And what? How much is that?
Let me try and find it again because I lose things.
As the axe is coming down, I'm like, no rush, just.
Well, if I it's a +3.
So still hit them.
Yeah.
What's the distance between me and the big thing?
About 15 foot.
Oh, okay.
Actually, different thing. As they're coming down, I'm like, also your mum, Silvery Barbs.
Very nice, very nice. So it now needs to make a roll at disadvantage, which is 12.
As it slumps, I dodge and I go, advantage to Devron, which is a weird thing to yell in Celestial, but basically it's like the blessings of the gods upon. And I've realised that's my one use because I'm Fey touched. Hey, saves my life. So yeah, Devron has advantage as the axe between my legs. I'm like, oh no.
It looks and says, I don't know what happened.
I'm not going to lie to you, friends. It's the lots go. You two will die. Is that what it made you say? Anyway, just...
Devrim, it is your turn. You have one of these small creatures on your leg, and there's one large Yakman.
Would you say that it's
David
grappling me?
No, it's just for flavour.
I'm going to look down at it and just
Roll to attack.
stab into it with my.
Oh, I thought you were
sword.
milking it or something. What the? Stop milking the yakman!
Unbuttoning the shirt. What are you doing?
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
That would, well, you got the advantage. Yeah.
That is 10. Oh, yeah, you got the advantage. 16 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, you and you just finish this last one off as it.
Sword goes into it, it just goes.
Nice. Black ichor everywhere.
And then I'm going to run at the one that is in combat with my friends, and I'm going to take one big swing at it.
Go for it.
Oh, 26 again.
That hits.
That is going to be
Advantage because
13.
it's recklessly attacking. So
Let's just do that again, just in case I get that 20. No, it didn't. So that'll be 13 points of radiant damage.
lovely. You charge into this creature with your shield and your sunblade, and you carve a nice large slice across its chest. It roars out in pain.
And then I kneel down and I just look back to Fluffles and just go, Upsy.
It is your turn next, Fluffles.
Is there anything left?
Yeah, the one large one.
Oh, yeah. I accept the upsies onto the shoulders, and I would like to throw some psionic blades at the last one from the shoulders.
Go for it.
Is this at advantage?
Yeah, because it's recklessly attacking.
Oh, that was a 19 and a 14 on the dice, so the 19
Good.
plus 7, 26.
He hits.
Excellent. Okay. Got 3 6s when I rolled these. Yeah, right. So that'd be 3 6s, 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Can you make me an
Points of damage.
acrobatics check, please?
That I can do. That is a dirty 20.
Nice. As Devrim looks down and says, Upsu, you run over and Devrin shoves the shield up with you on it as you spin over this creature, throwing multiple claws. They all stick into different parts of it, and you can see its eyes go from... What colour are your claws? What, you've got psychic claws. What colour are they?
They're kind of between pink and purple.
Great. As they're hitting him, his eyes going from this blue colour to this pinkish purple, as they're boom, 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 hitting. As the final one hits him in the neck, his eyes just sort of and they just slowly stay purple as they drop dead onto the ground. And you land on his body again, and Gary goes, meow, dee, 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 dee.
Pat the body.
And that is the end of combat, Cole.
Okay, check in. Everyone's still in the... you're right, Devrin.
That hurt a lot.
Oh.
We bring any health potions? Because... Ow!
Alright, actually, I'll tell you what. First of all, everyone get back on your feet. Mass healing word again. Just...
So, mass healing cures.
Everyone get back on their feet for 6 hit points.
Hey, that is double what I was on before.
Sort of a little bit of pat Fleffles a little bit on the back. I mean, you're covered in ichor, I'm covered in mud. Just right, okay. So
Blood and blood and beer.
Blood in the bayou. Right. So, okay, let's be sensible. We have a boat.
It's
Whatever those.
overturned on the shoreline.
Yeah. Is it literally on its side? Or. Right. Okay. So.
I believe these yak people might have been being controlled by some sort of psychic ability, possibly nearby, possibly in the mines. But I don't think we're in any state to go straight there right now.
Devrin, make either a history or a religion check.
History. Ooh, that's not bad. 19.
History check. You've known a few Yakaria before. Yakaria are the name for yak folk. The actual name in which they call themselves. Yak folk is like a commonplace term in Zakhara for them. And you know that they, whilst being integrated in society, there are some that live on the fringes that worship what is known as the faceless god. The faceless god yearns for dark power and magics, and more importantly, death. And though the Yakaria have like some history with worshipping this god, it's very few, and they do tend to be kind of like outliers amongst their ranks, and tend to be outcasts really that band together. And this feels like what this might be.
I repeat all of that, but in a less sophisticated way.
Right. And little demon people, do they summon those? Are they from the hells? Or I suppose if they're asking for dark magics and they're making dark promises. No.
Somebody want to make either a nature check or an arcana check on the bodies?
I'll do an arcana.
I'll do a nature just for the fun of it.
That's a 21.
It's a 6. I've still got a lot of mud in my eyes.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'll go with, was it nature?
Arcana or nature?
Well, they're both +2, so that's a 16.
4. Which one do you want to pick? Just for my description.
Oh, I'm going to go with nature.
Cool. So, with your nature check, you can see that even whilst dead, this black ichor that's spread out is withering the plant life that it's fallen upon, and there's almost like a weird shudder to it as it's slowly being like drained of its life. Senna, seeing these creatures, their red skin, their cackling like nature, the fact that they were mainly after death and destruction, and they seem to have these like natural like chains in them. They don't seem to be like forged or anything like that. Between the two of you, you figure out that these are demons from the abyss, not devils from the hells. The chaotic evil nature of them.
Oh, great. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Oh, but not abyssal.
No.
I mean, I speak the language of gods, which is not this flip of the coin.
That's absolutely abyssal.
I don't even know if you're making a joke here, Devon. Fluffles, also Fluffles, you are covered in the ichor. You're probably going to, Gary, if you could maybe wash your, just.
Bowie, the towels.
Gary starts pulling out the fine linens.
So, do we want to walk or fix boat?
How far did we seem to be from the mountain when we
Probably
crashed?
about like quarter of a day's travel by foot.
What sort of time is it?
It's getting into late afternoon, early evening now.
So if we start walking, it's probably going to be night by the time we arrive at mine. We have absolutely no idea what is here in jungle. We walk, we have no idea what's out there. We stay, we have no idea what's out there. Also, squinting at the river, just like, we know there are things out there. We know there are crocodiles. We know there are also bugs. Just bugs. Icky. Bitey.
But crocodiles can't get on boat, right?
I mean, I think bug crocodiles do whatever they want.
Exactly. They're quite, they're like, oh, what's out there? It's a sandwich. Blah, blah, blah. It climbs up, eat everyone.
I couldn't say it better myself.
The boat like broken.
It's turned over, but none of you are any of you proficient in water vehicles?
No.
None of you. You'd have to make a high intelligence check to figure out how to use it.
Can I stare at it a while and see if I can luck my way into an intelligence check?
Make an investigation check, yeah, for sure.
Can I?
That was shit, so I'm using my psionic thing where I can re-roll. Hang on.
Then I will not give the help action.
The greasy one might have left something like a potion hidden somewhere on the boat.
I mean...
Or food.
So what I rolled was a 10. And it was investigation. 10 plus 15. But I'm also going to use my Cybolstered knack to add a D8 to that as well. So that's a dirty 20.
Told you she was the smart one.
The day 20, you spend like a good hour. You have to get Devrin to like put it back in the water so that it's upright. You have to get Gary to give you strokes to help your mind settle. But sometimes you bat him away when it's too much. But then you're like, no, more. No, I need to think. And after like a good hour, you figure out how to use this boat and a bit of a play around. And by the end of that hour, you are driving the boat on the water, albeit steadily, not adeptly, but you are managing to maneuver the boat without crashing it. It's a large, wide river, so you'll be okay.
An hour feels like a short rest.
Yeah, you could take a short rest, the rest of you, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
No Fluffles, you're working.
Oh, no hit dice for Fluffles.
I mean, I'm willing to swap out and start driving the boat. I'll have a rest, and then you can have a rest, and I'll take over driving the boat, so we can swap out.
I have to roll for teaching capacity.
I think that's the thing that I have clean. I'm a bulky guy. Fluffles is up on my shoulder, like slightly passed out, and then he's like, "No, you're doing it. No, that way. Whatever you say, Fluffles." Ship's cat. Ow. No, Captain Fluffles.
Cat, yes.
Yes.
Oh, rolling. Okay. Good. I didn't actually reset any hit dice. I'll roll them and add them in a bit. We're on the water.
Yeah.
Additionally,
Excellent.
now that we have had a west, I think we need a pick-me-up. Would someone like to draw a card?
Absolutely not. No.
Go on then.
No.
Devon, no.
You know what? I will draw a card.
Oh,
Oh.
Gary holds the deck towards you.
On the condition, Senna,
Yeah.
before this mission is over, you will draw a single card.
But with the old lady kisses have already gone. That card's gone. I like, it sounds like a nice one.
There'll be better ones in the deck.
Maybe two old lady kisses.
Ooh. Oh my.
Ooh.
I draw
You draw a card for
I draw a card and hope not for the Avatar of Death.
You draw a card and you look at it. Upon it.
Yes!
Two Garys. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, we've got a fifth party member!
Is it a fifth party member, or is it like a Pokemon thing where Gary evolves into a knight?
Oh.
Oh no!
As the card disintegrates in your hand, you hear rustling in the wood as out steps a large, dark-skinned warrior with a shaven head. He looks at you and says, "Ah, the Cat Lord has sent me the right way. Is your name Fluffles?"
It is, woman.
"My name is Shufra Jarrad, and I am a follower of the Cat Lord, and I have come to aid you upon your quest." Gary stands up and he's like, "Hey, we've got enough aid as it is, all right? I'm already the man of holding here, all right? You get your own down, cat."
Also, we're on the boat and it's slowly moving, so he's like walking alongside, like.
Yeah, he is just slowly, very coolly walking along the riverside, almost with the grace of a cat.
Ooh. I say, Gowie, you will forever be our man of holding, but this will be our man of fighting and protecting. Yes?
Gary, he's not going to take the censor button off you. You have many of. Hey,
You're very good at it, Gary.
You carry tails. You clean captain.
If you're ever
Okay,
looking
so-
to work for someone else, some twins might need you. I'm just saying.
Gary scrunches his face up and he's like, "Fluffles is my hunch."
Rude, Gary, rude.
Oh, Gowie is correct.
No, it's true. We wouldn't like to get involved in whatever is in between. I just very quietly used to make a toot noise.
Toot toot.
Toot toot.
There's no whistle. We just say.
Yeah. Boop, boop.
Excellent. Okay, just gonna quickly. You have to add this character sheet to
What the?
the party now. All future.
You're not officially party member. You are item. So looking up at Fluffles is almost man of holding.
He is a weapon. Are you strong? You look strong.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
they are like surprise, incredibly meaty.
Yes. You are not party member. You are weapon.
That is the way you see me,
I mean,
Your Highness.
Fluffles, I know I was the one who suggested that, but weird vibes. Weird vibes.
Look, don't shame them. If they enjoy it, it's fine.
Sister mine,
You get to give me squitches. That's how it works.
Here we go.
there are cults out there that are like, you are the hand of the saint. Then they do not have. Maybe there are things where they just send you out and they take your name away and they say you're going to gain a new name when you go somewhere else and you get your name back when you finish your mission. Maybe that's the thing that happens.
He looks at you and he says, "No, I am a worshipper of the Cat Lord."
Oh, Cat Lord
Yeah.
sounds like a chill dude. Considering
She is a woman.
Oh, that's on. Hey, that's on me.
Not just any woman. A cat.
Ah,
I hope to one day make it to the Beastlands myself. And he swims across the ocean or the river just to get to the boat. His
No,
glistening
the
muscles.
Crocodiles, oh god.
the
His
crocodilos.
glistening muscles burst through the water as he clambers aboard. Gary looks very jealously at him.
Can he not swim
Has he
like
got
a cat?
Wet shirt moment. Oh.
Can I draw a card?
Want to draw another card? You already
Yeah.
drew two.
Oh, have I?
Yes.
Oh, go on. Let's maybe
Tracks
there'll
that
be
he'd
one.
have forgotten, to be fair.
Maybe there'll be one that will make him super smart or turn him into, I don't know, some sort of big dog. Anything could happen. I don't remember. Save them for Senna. Senna's got to do them before we leave.
Okay. I will allow you to draw one more card because it looks like this journey will take a couple of hours and I could use the entertainment. Other entertainment other than playing these two against each other.
Who do you point to when you say that? Gary and Shufran or Senna and Elijah?
It's kind of like a it's kind of vague. It's like those two, but then it's kind of like a towards Elijah as well.
I also intentionally move and just sort of look at Gary like, I'm not going to fight Gary. Got nothing against him. He doesn't like me very much, but...
If Fluffles allows it, I shall draw a card. If I take all of the bad cards, then Senna will get a good one.
Aww.
I mean, I'd appreciate that.
As would I.
Can't get any worse.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait. All right, let's pull another card, shall we?
Why?
Ooh.
Why?
I'll have a little read of this before.
Chaos.
Oh, damn. Can you roll me a d4, please?
I can.
Your intelligence has dropped yet again.
2.
Okay. You rolled Moon.
Moon.
Ooh.
And for those of you who don't know what that does, that's just granted you 2 wishes.
Do I have to use them
Which
now?
card?
For some reason, you have, because you're not smart enough, you have no idea what that means. you just have a card now that disappears and it had a moon on it. And you're like, huh, okay.
Maybe it is like my card that nice babushka will come and give you little granny kisses and maybe give you little strudel.
Was on the card, Devon.
That. Have I still got
It's
the card,
gone.
or is it dissolved?
No, it's dissolved.
As I go to turn it around.
That.
Oh, it's gone.
What did it look like? Did it look like nice old lady? Did it look like big scary dog? Did it?
I've forgotten.
Your hamburger.
Hamburger. Was it the hamburger card?
It looked pretty.
Ah,
Well, that's something.
pretty card.
You good?
I squinted and I'm like, has Devon become more attractive? Like the whole thing with the Fae Ranger, where you're like, you are now canonically hot. You're just like, no, you still look like Devon. I do not know.
Yeah.
No, nothing's changed at all. As you are traveling up the riverside, it is still quite light, and as you are going further and further up, you can start to hear music being played, just like a gentle flute, and it is starting to turn into evening time, but the sun is still up, but those orange clouds are now visible in the skyline. And it seems as you go further north up the River Alwal, closer to the Mutta mines, you can hear the flute getting louder and louder.
So what do we think? We think friendly people having barbecue. We think, well, we know there is a group of people who follow Faceless God who might be having a party, maybe.
A flute party.
Flute party. Toot.
A toot party.
A toot party. Yes. I mean, we can't. I mean, boat is running very loud and very smoky. We're not sneaky. If one suggestion, I think just prepare for us to possibly. Oh no, I am a driver.
Oh god.
I ready shield just so when the axe comes and. Actually, I do that. I do that as well. I look down into my ring and just sort of like go, shield. So I'm going to store in my ring just to have that spare.
Fluffles, would you like to roll for Shufra, seeing as he's your squire?
Sure. That is a 12.
+4 is a 16. Shifra's ears perk up as he puts his head up and he goes to the side of the boat looking across the river. He says, "Now look, there is a man playing there on the riverside with a campfire by himself."
Can you see the color of his eyes?
No.
Shotha, are you around? Are you from these lands?
I am indeed.
We might need to ask you. Do you know about the Faceless?
The Faceless God is a bloodthirsty god, worshipped illegally by certain folk. It is not allowed in these lands to worship. Is from the High Khalifi is banned worship from certain gods. The Faceless God being one of them, proving to be too destructive. This looks like a traveler.
I was going to ask you, in your seasoned understanding, is it right to stop for travelers on the road? Where we're from, we do on the whole, but sometimes we know that can result in an arrow in the neck.
We know that in these lands, to break bread with someone is to have peace for at least 24 hours.
Uh-huh. Just look at it, like, good, useful to know. If Fluffles still is up on my, I sort of look up and you are captain. What is orders?
Captain.
Captain, yes.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate my joke and give me squidge.
Scratch.
No, that's enough. Okay. We shall see what this human. This humanoid.
Seems so.
We will see what they have to say. Why not? They look lonely.
Yeah. You pull the boat over to the side of the river.
Wait! I can. Let's make friends super easy. I pull out my pan flute. And I start tootling back at him.
Make a performance check.
Yeah. I'm proficient. It's okay. Yeah. It's a natural 20 for a 25.
Oh.
You start playing a counter melody, and the person playing the flute stands upon the riverbank and starts playing a different counter melody to yours, and you end up playing this beautiful serenading song to each other. And as it finishes, you start to reach the side of his camp, and he puts the flute down and waves at you across and says, "Please come sit and eat."
Yeah, for me, hop down.
We are grateful for your hospitality, friend. I assume we don't have any supplies on the ship, but it's just been a...
No, just your rations that you have on you. He holds out a hand for you to shake, and Shafran sort of immediately takes his hand and shakes it without even a second glance, and he says, "My name is Alim Pavan." Shafran says, "Shafran Duraid," and turns to you guys, and he starts to shake your hands as you introduce yourselves.
Oh, Elijah, not sure I have a last name.
Well, I'm Senna. You play beautifully, by the way.
So do you, my lady.
Oh.
Very cool.
Thank you. He sees the fact that you have two humans sort of either side of you. Is "Blessed one from the Cat Lord, I believe," and gives you a little bow instead of shaking your hand.
These ones know respect.
It is fair to say I have been around, and smiles a cheeky smile at you. "Please take a seat. I have some food," and there's a couple of rabbits roasting. More food than he would need.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to do an insight here because this seems much. I mean, it's an 8. I'm actually
so hungry.
I'm so hungry. I nearly died earlier, and I'm like,
yeah.
I think I'm like, this seems bad, but hey, I'm blessed by the gods.
You can smell this enticing food as you sit down. He even puts his hand on your back and says, "Please take a seat. Eat some food."
Thank you. This is appreciated. We have had hard travels. Devlin, you're not. Forgive our friend.
More than welcome.
He is.
You said help yourself.
He's hungry. Divine powers have. Well, we're trying to help him. He's going through some things at the moment, but no. Actually, I will not. I believe the representative of the Cat Lord, who we all now work for, I guess. Gratitude to you. Meanwhile, my god's like, excuse me, what? No, don't you double time.
Alim smiles at you and says, "It is okay. Do not worry. You are among friends. We are sharing bread. You are clearly not from around here."
You can tell. No, but much appreciated. I will sit down next to Devon. I think sort of like reach and like pull the leg off onto the one that Devon's eating and just.
Alim looks at you and says, "Do not worry. These woods are dangerous, but we have a shaded canopy." And he like points out that where he is slightly secluded from the rest of the riverbank, as you were kind of like enticed by the flute being played. Thankfully, the wind is going this way, so the sound travels away from the mountains where the danger is. And he points like from behind the canopy further up towards the river.
You've been in this area for a while now. Do you know what has happened up in the mountains?
The mines have been attacked, my friends, by Yukari.
Yukari?
Specifically Yukari following an ancient god. Perhaps you have heard of the Faceless One.
Yes, a little bit, yes.
We might have heard rumors that they are they are illegal and dark magics. That sounds rather.
We also
Poke Elijah's wound as well.
Elijah's still very obviously looking like he got beaten up.
We also just fought some.
Well, yeah. Okay.
No, I poke Elijah's wound. Just but then see, look, they're quite dangerous.
Oh no, my gaping wound.
Well, you know how dangerous they are. He pulls out like a little packet from a bag, and it's made of leaves, and he unwraps it, and it has like a paste, and he's like, "Please rub this on your wounds; it will help."
I much appreciated. Just again, like my robes have been slashed, and then just like rub. Yeah, I will rub the paste into my.
Pesto.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can heal a D6.
Amazing, thank you.
And yeah, you can feel instant soothing from this paste that has been made for you.
Thank you. That is 2 hit points, but I am nearly full. Yeah, 1.
For tonight, why don't you stay here, rest in the safety of the shadows, and then move on to your next post. I am going to presume you are here for the mines. You are on one of the boats that the mines conducts.
One is wise.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Yes.
Are you here on your own?
Yes, I'm just having a little wander to see what is going on around these lands. I like to spend my time doing this nowadays.
It's very dangerous,
He is slightly
though.
older, he's an older gentleman, graying in his hair, clean shaven though.
Very dangerous. I mean, look at my brother. He's all gross and wounded up, and we're in a group, and you're on your own.
You know, when you have a few tricks up your sleeve, it is fine.
Can I make another insight now? Previously, it was like, "Hey, what's him up?" And now me going, "This seems like he's a traveler."
Yeah, make an insight check.
It's a 12.
Mine says 19.
Yeah, it says 19 on screen.
I don't know why it's double rolling. I'll take the 19 if that's okay.
What is going on?
D&D Beyond, yo!
What is happening?
Online day.
Yeah,
It's just, I don't know if it thinks I've got advantage on everything.
your first one's a 19.
Yeah.
And it's rolling a second time weirdly.
No,
Strange.
yeah. Anyway, if you're happy with the 19, I'll take.
Yeah,
the 19.
it's the one that keeps coming up on my screen. Yeah, with a 19, you're like looking at this figure as he's talking, and he is talking to like the rest of the group, and then he turns to you and just like winks at you, and you weirdly feel like at ease, like the same ease that you did when Babushka kissed you on the cheek.
Again, is that sort of thing when you feel like kind of like, oh no, something's up. You're like, oh no. Yeah. Well, I'm just like, but it's ease. That's good.
This person does have your best interest at heart. Though,
yeah,
it is hard to get a read on them.
I think from my experience and also the life that I've lived, when it's sort of like, yeah, when a strange traveller offers you sustenance, be polite, be fine, you know, because when someone suddenly drops it, it's like, surprise, it's me, the Morning Lord. You're like, oh yeah, okay, great. No, yeah, I think I do allow myself to relax, but also be like, oh, okay, I suss this out. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you once again. Thank you for your hospitality. Yes, I don't know if we actually said yes, but yes, yeah, no. If you're happy for us for the night, that would be appreciated.
More than happy. In fact, any help I can offer, please ask of it. This should be yours. And he sort of like leans back against a log that's fallen. I know these lands very well. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer.
Well, as you have rightly worked out, we are strangers to these lands. More information about what you might believe might be in the mines, what the mines might hold, why these cultists might be interested. The more information we have, the better.
Interesting. Sure. Shall we ask fate? He says, cocking an eyebrow.
Sure. Yes, why not?
He pulls some pebbles from the riverside, just like little stones. It takes like a while gathering them and collecting them, like enough time for you guys to finish your meals. And takes them, sitting them down. He just sort of like looks all like through them all over them. Pulls out like, puts his hand into a little satchel that he has, pulls out like some powders, and he puts them next to the fire that he's got going and just throws the powder near them, and they like burn a little bit with blues. Ooh. And then he like carefully gets a stick and like passes them back over to his hand, looks at the stones, and you can see that each stone has little engravings in them now. Like, and you would recognize them, Devrin, as runes.
Those are runes.
Yes, you have a history of a long culture lost to time. This is a very interesting culture. And he rolls them out into the sand and looks at them, pondering for a while. Interesting. Very interesting. It seems that the mines have been taken by a great evil which only few may vanquish if they are strong-willed enough. Though there are many lies to overcome, many deceptions to look through, and maybe some things better left unsaid. And he looks at you, Elijah.
Yeah, I'm fully, and just Steve, you know, sort of like, just the subtlest, like, nod of the head. I'm like, cool, shutting my goddamn mouth. Got it.
However, light will always burn a lie and show you the truth eventually. And looks at you, Senna. But how you react to that is up to you. Maybe there is great loss in your future. And looks up at Fluffles. But who is to know? It is dependent on how well you can protect those you love. And then looks at you, Devrin, and says, maybe salvation is only a wish away, a wish of the soul, just carefully placed in the heart, spoken truly. Maybe you have a few chances at redeeming yourself. Anyway.
And on that note, time for bed.
This is all fun and games, should I say. A little party trick to have. Apologies.
My Mima tried to teach me how to read the runes when I was younger. But to me, that just looks like chicken scratch.
It is for a few, my friend. It is for a few.
No, he never used to be like that.
Mm.
Like that. Like, that's very recent. That he was,
Do you think there's something you'd like to do, Devrin? Would you like to learn one day?
I would very much like to learn one day.
Mm.
I mean, Devrin, this is your name, correct?
Devrim, yeah.
Nah, I mean, do you wish to attain what your family once had? This knowledge that was passed down?
So I just look at the runes as you ask that question, and for anybody who's looking at Devrim, you just watch as his face just starts scrunching and his eyes begin watering, and he just goes, "I'm really stupid."
No, Devrin, no.
what's something done to you?
Yes.
I don't like being. There's so much history of my family and the way that we live that just grabs Gary's tunic. But I don't know
Gary's
how to
holding
do
a
anymore.
towel, like,
Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Can anybody fix me? Does anybody know how? My brain ain't right,
Can we do an...
and I can't think how to do it.
We've listened to the prophecy. Can we make an intelligence roll to kind of like go, look, we picked up on what was being put down there.
it's so vague. I think the prophecy said you just need to say with true heart what you want for yourself and go for it.
I think, Devrin, the lands we are in, the weave of fate, it listens. Maybe it is you speak your truth into the universe, and the universe listens. Maybe you ask. Also hesitant, going, "Oh God, what's he gonna say?" But try.
There's so many things that Josh is thinking of saying right now.
Yeah.
Troll.
Yeah, but no.
I wish I knew what to do. Say that you want to do something.
Wish my entire party were alligators.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
This is why I don't have the wish spell.
I wish this never happened. What never happened? What did you do?
I'll think on it. I'll think on it tonight.
Yes, you take. I mean, you haven't slept since it's happened. Maybe this has been a temporary thing that you can sleep it off like an alcoholic. Nightmare.
Yes, or sleep maybe is the best thing. Alim says, It is getting late. The sun is setting, and he looks up, and the sun is slowly setting upon the day. And I think it is time for maybe you all to rest, regain your strength. If you are hoping to save these minds, it will take all of you at your best. And he smiles.
I will just keep staring at the runes that are on the floor. Or I'm in a trance, just looking at them, just crying slowly.
Oh God!
Out of one eye, because I've realised I've only got one eye.
It's been so weird how you've managed to cry on both.
But don't worry, I will take the first
you.
watch.
Hanky.
Oh. Before we go to sleep, I will invoke, because I have a pearl of power. I just sort of look down, and again in Celestial, I was like, magic, please. I regain my third spell slot, and then into the ring, I will cast Mass Healing Word. So I have Shield, Mass Healing Word. So obviously that's prepared for
Nice.
horribleness of tomorrow. Cool.
We'll kind of circle around Devon a little bit, do a little pair of reassurance before finding somewhere high in which to sleep.
Yeah, there's plenty of trees in the canopy to rest upon.
Climb a tree.
You get up there, and your knight Shafra is already up there, just on a separate tree.
To your sleeping place as well.
He nods, closing his eyes.
Oh,
Do not observe me. I go around to the other side of the tree.
I mean, just look at a tree, look at Devrin, then look at Maxena, going, "Okay, do you want to take a watch, or shall I take it?"
I take it you're the one who got all cut up. Ugh.
True.
I'll stay up.
As I'm talking, I put level 1 cure wounds in the ring, so that's all 500. I mean, if you want already, like pulling a blanket up, like I guess.
Oh, no, you fight so much. Yeah, that just literally like put you down. Shush.
Slowly being pushed down. Okay. Good night. I love you. Good night.
I love you. Bye bye.
Kiss,
Night night.
kiss.
Night.
So as I roll over in my eyes, I'm like, oh no, oh dear, oh choices to make. Yeah. Sleepy peepee time?
I take it watch.
Alim is stood there already at the riverside, watching the night. Come.
Go stand. I go stand with him. I hope you don't mind us like barreling into a really nice little tutti party. I'm sorry.
It is not anything to be sorry for. You were invited.
I know, but you were also comfortable. But the playing was really pretty. I really think.
Yours was too.
Thank you.
You're very talented.
Oh, thank you. That's what my daddy says.
He should be very proud of you.
I hope so.
No, I've recently started trying to find all my children.
Oh?
Yes.
How many do you have?
Oh, many. Like I said, I traveled far and wide.
Oh. Oh, wow. What, like, more than 5? Is it more than 5?
It is more than 5.
Wow. Well, yeah. You sold your oats.
Fields worth.
I bet. Mm-hmm. Do you know any of their names? I don't know, we might know some.
I do not know. Helen was one of them.
Helen. Okay.
Fenrir was another.
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out.
They were the ones I found.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you found some of them.
Yes, some of them are still lost, but it will be fine.
Like I said, we'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Welcome.
He stands just admiring the river. Are you ready for tomorrow?
No. I'm frightened for my brother. He got pretty hurt today.
Well,
And Devrin, in the state he's in, I worry.
it does not take a seer to see that there is something special about you all. And he turns to look back at your group with yourself, placing a hand just gently on your shoulder, and says, believe me, you will all be fine. So, there's many troubles ahead. How you deal with them is your choice. The troubles are coming.
Very reassuring. Thank you.
I think you should sleep.
Like, you can sleep for a while. I'm okay taking watch for a little bit.
It is fine. You go to sleep. I have this.
Okay. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Sleep well, Senna. Sleep well.
Thank you.
And Devrim, You are entranced looking at these stones. Your passive perception is 9. And whilst everyone is asleep, you don't notice Alim transform into a snake. And you don't notice as he slithers next to you. You don't notice as he slithers up your spine and whispers in your ear, I wish I was restored. You don't notice him slither away as you drift off to sleep, entranced.
I wish
Thanks,
I was
Smith.
restored.
You go to sleep gently, to awake the next morning to adventure and day. And that is where we'll end today's session. Thank you very
Casual
much.
satanic imagery.
What can I say?
Except you're welcome. Sorry.
You're Satan.
Yes, I have many children.
So many babies. Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us and being part of this. It's been a lot of things: tragic, bloodbath, fun. It's always fun. Tonight's show. If you enjoyed, we play every Monday, Tuesday from 6 p.m. UK time, and on Fridays we have Talk Together shows. And talking is a free action, also from 6 p.m. UK time. All of our shows are streamed at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg, and you can find all our content archived at youtube.com/rolltogetherrpg. There are also podcast versions of all our shows available everywhere, literally everywhere. So, if you search on your podcasting app Roll Together RPG, you'll find us everywhere. Massive thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. There'll be a link in chat now, so do join them. Every penny helps to make all of this wonderful content that is made. A big thanks again to our sponsors and our supporters, and don't forget, we are all over social media as Roll Together RPG. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Turns out Villafort is the outro for this. Goodbye.
That was a snake.
That was a snake.